Welcome back to the session on the mechanics of writing. This is the part 4 of the session. In this particular session, we will be seeing how the titles are portrayed in the text. The titles are usually italicized. The titles of published books, plays, long poems, pamphlets, periodicals, works of classical literature, films, radio, and television programs, ballets, operas. Instrumental music, paintings, sculpture, and the names of ships and aircraft are all italicized in the text. We have some examples for each one of them. The titles of a published book like David Copperfield is italicized. The play, As You Like It, a long poem, The Wasteland, the name of a pamphlet, New Jersey Driver Manual, Washington Post, a newspaper. Time magazine. Horace's Ars Poetica is a work of classical literature that is also italicized. Sounder is the name of a film, a television program, All in the Family, a ballet, Giselle, opera, Rigoletto. Instrumental music identified by name, Berlioz, Symphony Fantastic. Instrumental music identified by form, number, and key, Beethoven's Symphony No. 7 in A. Chagall's I and My Village is a painting which has been italicized. Bernini's Ecstasy of Saint Teresa is a sculpture. HMS Vanguard is the name of a ship which has been italicized. Spirit of St. Louis is the name of an aircraft which has also been italicized. Some of the titles are written in quotation marks, within the quotation marks. Titles of articles, essays, short stories, short poems, songs, chapters of books, unpublished works such as dissertations, lectures, and speeches, courses, and individual episodes of radio and television programs are enclosed in quotation marks. We have examples for each one of them to make understanding much better. We have an example of an article in a newspaper, an article in a magazine, a scholarly journal, and an encyclopedia article. The fiction of Langston Hughes is an essay in a book which has been written within the quotation marks, double quotation marks. N. Goodman Brown is a short story. Kubla Khan, a poem. Summertime is a song. Italian literature from before Dante is a chapter in a book. So we can see a long list of examples that have been given for each item to show that these have to be written within double quotation marks. Titles within titles. If a title indicated by quotation marks appears within an italicized title, the quotation marks are retained. For example, we have an example over here. N. Goodman Brown has already been italicized and has been put within quotation marks. So the pattern is followed as it is. If a title indicated by Italization appears within a title enclosed in quotation marks, the Italization is retained. As You Like It, as a pastoral poem. It is an article. Title within titles. Again, we have some more examples. When a title, normally indicated by quotation marks, appears within another title requiring quotation marks, the shorter title is given single quotation marks. For example, Kubla Khan, the name of a poem, has been written within single quotation marks. When a normally italicized title appears within another italicized title, the shorter title appears neither italicized nor in quotation marks. For example, David Copperfield is the name of a book, but when it becomes a part of another book, it is not italicized, nor is it written within quotation marks. There are some exceptions which need not follow these rules of italicization or quotation marks. These conventions of italicization titles or placing them within quotation marks do not apply to sacred writings to series, editions, and societies, to descriptive words or phrases or conventional titles. Exceptions have been given over here. Sacred writings. We have a long list. The Bible, King James Version, Old Testament, Genesis, Gospels, Talmud, Quran, Upanishads. The names of series, Bollinger Series, University of North Carolina Studies in Comparative Literature, Masterpiece Theatre. We have editions, examples for editions, which are not going to be neither italicized nor within quotation marks, descriptive words or phrases or conventional titles, and parts of books. Frequent use of title. Use only a shortened title or abbreviation. Sometimes we might need to make use of a particular title frequently in a research work. In that situation, there is no need to write the whole title as it is. Instead, we can use Nightingale for Ode to a Nightingale, Much Ado for the play Much Ado About Nothing, HEW for Department of Health, Education and Welfare. So, we can see that in this particular session, we have come to know how the titles are italicized or put within quotation marks and the exceptions that are available for writing the titles. Thank you. See you in